Have you ever felt a strange heaviness in your home, like an invisible weight pressing down on your spirit? Maybe you can't explain why peace seems just out of reach, or why anxiety creeps in without warning. It's not just in your mind. The energy in your surroundings shapes how you feel, how you think, and how you live. And sometimes, that energy carries shadows darker than you realize. The truth is, there may be things inside your home, ordinary objects, that quietly invite negative forces into your life. These are not just random items. They act like magnets for darkness, pulling in energies that drain your strength, cloud your mind, and disturb your soul. You might wonder, how can objects have such power? Psychology shows us that our environment deeply influences our emotions and mental state. The things we keep, the spaces we inhabit, create invisible vibrations that resonate with our inner world. When an object holds negative energy, it disturbs the natural harmony of your space. That disturbance grows like a seed, attracting more negativity, and in some beliefs, even entities we call demons, forces that feed on fear, confusion, and despair. Whether or not you believe in demons, the principle remains the same. Harmful energy in your environment can sabotage your happiness and success. Imagine your home as a sanctuary, a place where your soul should feel safe and rejuvenated. But if it contains objects charged with bad energy, that sanctuary turns into a trap. Every night when you rest, that trapped energy clings to your mind, filling your dreams with unrest, your days with stress. This invisible enemy can slow you down, keep you stuck in cycles of doubt and fear, and even affect your health. The worst part is, you might not even be aware it's happening. Your mind will try to explain it away. Stress, bad luck, mood swings, but the root cause often lies in the unseen energy around you. Recognizing this is the first step toward reclaiming your life. Many people live with this hidden weight for years, feeling powerless to change their reality. But understanding that certain items in your home could be the source is empowering. It means you can take control. Removing these objects is not just a physical act, it's a symbolic one. It's saying to yourself and to the universe, I am choosing peace. I refuse to let negativity rule my space or my mind. This decision, backed by action, can shift your energy completely and open the door to better mental clarity, emotional balance, and even spiritual growth. As you listen closely and reflect, you'll gain insight into what those items might be and why they hold such sway over your environment. You'll start to see your home through a new lens, not just a place filled with possessions, but a powerful extension of your inner world. The deeper you understand this connection, the more you realize how much you deserve to live in a space filled with light, not darkness. Keep in mind, this isn't about fear or superstition. It's about taking responsibility for your surroundings and their impact on your life. It's about stepping into your power to create an environment that nurtures your dreams, your peace, and your well-being. This journey will challenge old habits and beliefs, but the reward is worth every step. A home that supports you, energizes you, and helps you rise. If you stay with this message, you will discover not only the hidden items to watch out for, but also the mindset that frees you from their grip. This knowledge can transform your life in ways you might have never imagined. Your home can become a sanctuary of strength and peace, a place where your spirit soars and your heart finds rest. So open your mind and heart as we explore these hidden dangers together. What you learn now can be the key to unlocking a new level of calm, confidence, and control over your life. Because when you remove what harms you, you make space for what truly empowers you. The energy inside your home shapes the very foundation of your life. Every object you keep carries a vibration. Some bring peace, others bring disturbance. It's not magic, it's science and psychology working together. Our brains are wired to respond to the environment around us. When negative energy lingers in your space, your mind absorbs it without you even realizing. This constant drain wears down your willpower, clouds your thoughts, and dims your spirit. Imagine living in a room where the air feels heavy, where shadows seem to linger longer than they should. That heaviness seeps into your emotions, creating tension and fear, even when nothing is physically wrong. Objects that hold bad energy often come from places of pain, loss, or neglect. A broken mirror left untouched for years, old jewelry with a dark past, or items that remind you of painful moments can silently anchor negative forces in your home. These things become like anchors, dragging your energy down, tying you to memories and emotions that no longer serve you. The more you keep them, the more your home becomes a battlefield for your peace. You might notice small signs, feelings of unease, restless sleep, or unexplained sadness. These are warnings from your mind and spirit, telling you that something is out of balance. Holding on to these items is often tied to deep human emotions, fear of letting go, guilt, or a false sense of security. Psychologically, it's natural to cling to what's familiar, even when it harms us. But this attachment blocks growth and keeps you trapped in a cycle of negativity. To move forward, you must recognize that your environment reflects your inner world. By clearing out these harmful influences, you create space for healing and growth. It's a bold step that requires courage, but it unlocks freedom you didn't think possible. Taking control starts with awareness. Look around honestly. Trust your feelings. If something in your home drains your energy or brings discomfort, it's time to release it. When you remove what no longer serves you, you're not just decluttering your space, you're freeing your mind, your heart, and your soul. This act of letting go is a powerful declaration. You choose peace. You choose strength. And with that choice comes a profound transformation, opening the door to light, hope, and renewed purpose. Many of us keep objects in our homes without realizing the weight they carry. These items may seem harmless, even sentimental, but they can hold on to negative energy and attract dark forces. It's not just superstition. It's about understanding how energy works and how certain objects can disrupt the harmony of your space. Old, broken mirrors are one of the most common examples. They symbolize shattered reflections, broken illusions, and can trap stagnant energy. Jewelry passed down through troubled histories may carry emotional baggage, holding on to past pain or anger. Forgotten relics, souvenirs from difficult times, or gifts that remind you of betrayal or loss can all act as silent gateways for negativity. Objects left neglected, dusty, or unused for long periods begin to collect more than dirt. They gather emotional and spiritual weight. These are anchors, pulling your energy downward and making your home feel heavier with each passing day. Even if you don't consciously feel it, your subconscious mind senses this imbalance. It influences your moods, your ability to focus, and even your relationships. This is why sometimes, despite doing everything right, peace remains elusive and anxiety lingers in the background. It's crucial to remember that holding on to these items often comes from a place of emotional attachment, fear of letting go, guilt about past memories, or a misunderstanding of their true impact keeps them in your space. Psychologically, it's easier to cling to what's familiar, even if it causes harm. But growth demands courage, the courage to face what no longer serves you and to make space for new positive energy. Recognizing the emotional ties is the key to breaking free. By removing these objects, you are not just clearing your home physically, you are cleansing your mental and emotional landscape. This action symbolizes a fresh start, a commitment to yourself and your well-being. It takes strength to confront the darkness and choose light, but that strength becomes your greatest ally. The transformation begins the moment you decide to release what weighs you down. Your home will breathe easier, and so will you. The peace you seek is waiting just beyond the clutter you're ready to leave behind. Sometimes, the effects of negative energy in your home are not loud or obvious. They whisper in small ways that you might dismiss. A restless night, a feeling of unease when you walk into a certain room, or unexplained tension that settles over your family. These subtle signs are your mind and spirit trying to alert you. You may notice relationships becoming strained, a constant cloud of worry hanging over daily life, or a deep fatigue that no amount of rest seems to cure. These are not coincidences. Your environment and the energy within it deeply influence how you feel and function. The mind is incredibly sensitive to its surroundings, even when you are not consciously aware. When your home is filled with objects holding negative energy, it disrupts the natural balance your brain needs to feel calm and focused. This imbalance can make it difficult to relax or find joy, even in moments that should bring happiness. It creates a barrier between you and your true potential. Over time, these feelings can build, leading to anxiety, sadness, and a sense of being stuck. Recognizing these signs is a powerful step toward healing. It means paying attention to your inner voice and trusting your intuition. When you sense that something is off, don't ignore it. Instead, allow that feeling to guide you toward change. This awareness opens the door to cleansing your space and your life. It's the moment you begin to reclaim control over your environment and your emotional well-being. Your home should be a place of refuge, a sanctuary that supports your peace and growth. When negativity invades that space, it steals your energy and weakens your spirit. But once you become aware of these subtle signals, you have the power to act. Listening to your body and emotions can lead you to the objects or situations that are causing imbalance. From there, taking deliberate steps to remove what harms you is an act of courage and self-love. It is the foundation of rebuilding a space that nurtures and empowers you every day. The first and most important step toward freeing yourself from negative energy is to face the truth without hesitation. Awareness is the doorway to change. It requires courage to look honestly at your surroundings and admit that some things are holding you back. This is not a sign of weakness, but a declaration of strength, a commitment to your well-being and growth. Acceptance means no longer pretending that everything is fine when your heart and mind are telling you otherwise. It means being willing to confront uncomfortable truths and take responsibility for your own peace. This willingness to see clearly awakens your inner power. When you accept that negative energy exists in your space, you stop giving it permission to control your life. You become aware of how your environment affects your emotions, your thoughts, and even your physical health. This clarity sharpens your focus and fuels your motivation to act. You realize that you hold the keys to your peace, and that removing harmful influences is the way forward. This step also prepares your mind for transformation. Acceptance quiets resistance and fear, opening a path toward healing. It breaks the cycle of denial and avoidance that keeps many trapped in toxic patterns. The moment you stop ignoring the problem, you start reclaiming your energy and your life. You begin to build a sanctuary, not just in your home, but within yourself. This internal shift is essential because lasting change comes from both inside and outside. Your external environment and inner world must work together to restore balance. Facing the truth can be challenging, but it is necessary. It requires patience and compassion toward yourself. Know that it's okay to feel discomfort during this process. Discomfort is a sign that growth is happening. Every small step you take to acknowledge and accept what weighs you down is a step toward freedom. You are becoming the guardian of your space, your mind, and your soul. This commitment sets the stage for the next phase, the powerful act of letting go and removing what no longer serves you. It is a turning point where awareness transforms into action and darkness begins to fade. Removing the objects that hold negative energy is more than just tidying up your home. It is an act of reclaiming your personal power. When you decide to let go of what drags you down, you send a clear message to yourself and to the universe. You are choosing peace over chaos, light over darkness. This act of removal is a declaration of strength and self-respect. It breaks the invisible chains that keep you tied to old pain, fear, or confusion. As you begin to clear your space, you may notice a shift inside yourself. The heaviness that once lingered starts to lift. Your mind feels clearer. Your emotions become lighter, and your spirit begins to breathe again. This is not just about the physical change in your environment, but the deep psychological release that happens when you let go of what no longer serves you. It is like shedding a heavy coat after a long winter. Suddenly, you feel free to move, to grow, to live fully. This process can be challenging, especially if the items hold emotional significance. Yet, true freedom comes from courage. The courage to face discomfort and to choose your well-being over attachment. The space you create by removing harmful objects becomes a blank canvas, ready to be filled with positivity, hope, and strength. You reclaim your home as a sanctuary where your energy flows freely and your heart finds rest. Every step you take in this cleansing journey is a step toward greater clarity and control. You are no longer a passive victim of your environment. You become the guardian of your peace. This transformation is powerful because it is rooted in action. Awareness alone is not enough. Action completes the cycle of change. By physically removing negativity, you also shift your mindset, allowing light to fill the spaces that darkness once occupied. Your home becomes a reflection of the peace and power you cultivate within yourself, creating a strong foundation for every part of your life to thrive. Once you have cleared your space of negative items, the next step is to actively protect the energy you want to cultivate. Creating a positive environment is not just about removal, it's about intentional filling. Your home should be a place that uplifts you, where every corner radiates light and calm. This means bringing in elements that nourish your spirit and support your well-being. Light, fresh air, clean spaces, and objects that inspire joy all contribute to building an atmosphere where positive energy can thrive. Simple rituals can help shift the energy in your home. Burning sage, lighting candles, or playing calming music are ways people have long used to cleanse and renew a space. These practices work because they send a clear signal to your mind and spirit that you are taking control. When you engage in these rituals, you focus your intention on creating peace and safety. This intention, combined with action, creates a powerful energy that can dissolve lingering negativity. Filling your home with symbols of hope and strength deepens this transformation. Plants, photographs of loved ones, meaningful artwork, or objects that represent your goals can act as anchors for positive energy. These items remind you daily of the life you want to build and the person you are becoming. Your surroundings become a reflection of your inner world, a sanctuary that feeds your dreams and nurtures your spirit. Remember, the environment you create influences your mindset. When your space is filled with light, you are more likely to feel confident, hopeful, and motivated. This positive atmosphere supports your mental and emotional health, helping you face challenges with strength and clarity. Protecting your home's energy is a daily commitment to yourself. It's a promise to guard your peace fiercely and to never allow negativity to settle in again. By intentionally cultivating a positive space, you transform not only your home, but your entire life. The energy you build becomes a foundation for success, happiness, and resilience. Your home becomes more than just a place to live. It becomes your fortress of strength, your wellspring of courage, and the source of endless possibility. True power lies within you. The power to guard your life, your mind, and your home against any force that threatens your peace. No darkness, no matter how strong, can take hold if you stand firm as the protector of your spirit. This is not about fear or superstition. It is about reclaiming your role as the master of your own energy and environment. When you embrace this responsibility, you take control of your destiny and refuse to be a victim of negative influences. Your mindset is the foundation of this power. It shapes how you respond to challenges and how you protect what matters most. A strong mind does not allow fear or doubt to rule. Instead, it stands steady, rooted in the certainty that you deserve peace and happiness. This mindset creates an invisible shield that keeps negativity at bay. It gives you the clarity to recognize harmful energy and the courage to remove it without hesitation. Being the guardian of your life means setting boundaries, both with your environment and within yourself. It means saying no to things that drain your energy and yes to what fuels your growth. This is a daily practice, a commitment to protect your inner sanctuary from anything that disrupts your balance. You become selective about what you allow into your space and your mind, choosing only what supports your highest good. This role of protector is empowering because it reminds you that peace is not something you find outside. It is something you create inside and nurture in your surroundings. Every action you take to clear, cleanse, and protect your home is a step toward building a life of strength and freedom. You are not powerless. You are the guardian who stands at the gate, keeping the darkness out and inviting the light in. When you fully own this power, your home transforms into a fortress of calm and confidence. Your spirit rises and your path becomes clear. Nothing can shake you because you have claimed your space, your peace, and your power. You have become unstoppable. Your peace is not something to postpone or negotiate with. It demands your immediate attention and decisive action. Every moment you delay, the negative energy that clings to harmful objects continues to grow stronger, silently shaping your mood, your thoughts, and your life's direction. Waiting allows fear, doubt, and inertia to tighten their grip. But peace waits for no one. It calls for courage, for a bold choice to reclaim your space and your mind. Taking action now means choosing yourself above all else. It is a declaration that your well-being matters, that you refuse to be held hostage by unseen forces or the weight of old pain. This is your opportunity to break free from what drains your energy and clouds your vision. The process may feel uncomfortable at times, but discomfort is a small price to pay for the freedom and clarity that follow. Each step you take to remove what harms you is a victory, a sign that you are moving closer to the life you deserve. This is more than physical clearing. It is an act of self-love, a powerful ritual that resets your energy and renews your spirit. When you remove these items, you create space, not just in your home, but within your heart and mind, for light, hope, and growth. That space invites new opportunities, fresh perspectives, and the strength to face challenges with confidence. It is a clean slate, a fresh start, and a promise to yourself that you will no longer accept anything less than peace. Your journey toward peace is deeply personal, but it is also universal. Everyone deserves a sanctuary, a place where their soul can rest and recharge. The choice to remove what attracts darkness is a step that transforms not just your home, but your entire life. The power to change is in your hands. Take it, act now. Your peace depends on it. Every step toward clearing your space is a step toward reclaiming control over your life. It starts with awareness and grows with each decision you make to protect your peace. This journey is not about fear, it is about courage. Courage to face what hides in the shadows of your home. Courage to let go of what no longer serves you. And courage to build a sanctuary where your spirit can thrive. You are the master of your environment. And with every choice, you shape the energy that surrounds you. Identifying the items that carry negative energy requires honesty and trust in your intuition. Your instincts often sense what your mind cannot yet fully understand. When something feels off or heavy, listen to that feeling. It is a signal that your energy is being pulled downward. These objects could be reminders of past pain, broken or neglected things, or possessions linked to negative memories. They may seem insignificant, but their impact is real and profound. Recognizing their power is the first step in freeing yourself from their hold. Removing these objects is a process of release and renewal. It can be difficult, especially when emotions are involved. Yet this release is necessary for growth. Every item you let go of clears the path for new energy to enter. It's a cleansing act that renews both your home and your spirit. You create space not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. This empty space becomes fertile ground for healing, clarity, and strength. As you clear your surroundings, you begin to feel lighter, freer, and more aligned with your true self. Your home becomes a reflection of your inner peace and resilience. This transformation empowers you to face life's challenges with renewed confidence. You are no longer held captive by unseen forces or old attachments. Instead, you stand firm as the guardian of your own sanctuary, ready to welcome the light and guard your peace fiercely. Once you have begun the process of clearing your home from negative influences, it becomes essential to fill that space with positive energy and intention. The environment you create does more than simply look clean or organized. It directly influences your mindset, emotions, and overall well-being. When you bring light, warmth, and meaningful objects into your home, you invite feelings of safety, hope, and inspiration to grow. These positive elements help strengthen your mental and emotional defenses, making it harder for negativity to settle back in. Simple practices can greatly enhance the energy in your space. Opening windows to let fresh air circulate renews stagnant energy. Natural light has a way of lifting the spirit and sharpening the mind. Adding plants not only beautifies your home, but also cleanses the air and reminds you of growth and renewal. Choosing colors and decorations that bring you joy creates a sanctuary where your soul feels at ease. These small changes may seem insignificant at first, but they accumulate and build a powerful barrier against negative forces. Intentional rituals such as lighting candles, burning incense, or using sound like soft music or bells can deepen your connection to the energy you want to create. These actions focus your attention and help you set clear intentions for peace and protection. When you engage in these rituals regularly, you send a message to your subconscious mind that your home is a place of safety and strength. This mental conditioning supports your emotional resilience and fuels your determination to maintain harmony. Replacing old, heavy energy with light and positivity is a continuous process. It requires commitment and mindfulness. Every positive choice you make, whether it's how you arrange your space, the words you speak, or the habits you form, reinforces the fortress you are building around your peace. Your home becomes more than a shelter. It becomes a source of empowerment and renewal. Through this ongoing care and attention, you reclaim your power and invite the best version of yourself to thrive. Your environment becomes a reflection of your inner strength, courage, and unwavering commitment to protect your peace. This transformation supports you in every area of life, enabling you to face challenges with clarity and confidence. Your mindset is the strongest shield you have against negativity. It is the foundation upon which your peace and happiness are built. When you take full responsibility for your mental and emotional well-being, you step into the role of guardian, not only of your home, but of your life. This means choosing to see yourself as powerful, capable, and deserving of peace. It means refusing to allow fear, doubt, or outside forces to control your thoughts or actions. A strong mindset recognizes that while you cannot control everything around you, you can control how you respond. This awareness creates an inner fortress that protects you from external disturbances. It allows you to maintain calm and clarity even when challenges arise. When negativity tries to enter your space or your mind, your mental strength acts like a filter, letting in only what serves your growth and happiness. Being the guardian of your life also means setting clear boundaries. Boundaries protect your energy and your peace by defining what you will accept and what you will reject. This applies not only to physical objects, but to relationships, habits, and thoughts. Saying no to toxic influences and yes to what uplifts you is a daily practice of self-respect. It shows that you value yourself and are willing to defend your well-being with determination. This mindset shift is not always easy. Old habits, fears, and doubts may try to pull you back into old patterns. But every time you choose peace and strength over fear and confusion, you reinforce your resilience. You remind yourself that you are in control and that your home and mind are sacred spaces worth protecting. This commitment empowers you to face life with confidence and grace, no longer a victim but a victor. When you fully embrace this role as the guardian of your peace, your entire life transforms. Your home becomes a fortress of calm, your mind a place of clarity, and your spirit a beacon of unwavering strength. Nothing can break you because you have claimed your power and will defend it fiercely.